Should I also be streaming something just to have?
No.
Added additional bit of
I
white
don't
noise.
wanna add it in there. Hi, I'm gonna be doing an art stream because Novi's not here, and for some reason I feel like drawing, but also Yogel's dying in the background, so that's really funny. Let me up the volume of that.
Enjoy my suffering.
Yeah. Hey, the music's at least really good.
Yep. Fuck. Okay,
So,
lived it.
you know, there's that. I mean, this is not too far from what I'm usually doing when I'm drawing on my own, just listening to something, it doesn't really matter what. You guys heard that today.
That's fair. My suffering is your soundtrack. Enjoy.
Yeah. Dante, where are you still here? Get deleted, idiot.
Get styled on forehead.
Leave when I kill Dante.
I showed a picture of Dante like before and after with the like old, like the old PNG that I made, and with the new one, and a couple of people were like, "What the fuck did you guys do to your Bard?" It was like, "Hey, listen."
He returned to Bard.
Yeah. He's just built a little
This is
differently.
this.
It's okay.
He has
It's his
returned
natural
back
state.
to the earth, where he belongs.
Oh god, no, there's no.
He's returned to the trash where he belongs.
That is not what I said.
Okay, Benny boy, what do you need?
To not die, that'd be great. Be super cool to not die. Oh my god.
I'm kind of fine with colors at the moment.
We need to heal.
I need to get the Bahamut symbol. Oh, right, I want to add some sort of pattern somewhere in your clothes.
Okay, so the dust will get everybody up. This is the move where it'll be doing the tracking shit. Root Buster, I think.
You're busting my runes.
I love that I have about 1 million lace brushes, but I don't know what to use them for.
Fuck. Yeah. Ah, shit. Okay.
Oh, that actually works.
Okay, let's try the dust this time and see if we can survive this next bit. I think this is teeth, so I don't like my chances, but let's give it a shot. Yep. Oh boy. Yep. Fuck. Yep. Fuck. Yep. Fuck. Yep. Fuck.
This is some quality
Yep,
stream
fuck.
right here.
Yep.
Welcome to our stream, everyone. Fuck, shit, fuck.
Hey, 160. I don't think I've ever gotten a 160 on that attack. Yep.
Yeah, I have actually. It's very fulfilling.
Dang it.
Oh.
It appears
So
you
that
did
one's
again.
that's the first time since I started streaming this to you and to Jen and Silver that I've gotten to that particular attack. So I am getting better. Honestly, one of the biggest things I've done to make this easier on myself is just swapping to a controller. I was doing keyboard for most of this chapter, and then I just swapped to controller, and I'm immediately performing a lot better than I was.
That was me when
My what?
When I got to try playing Elden Ring with a controller for the first time. I was like,
I am still mystified you did that shit with mouse and keyboard. That is absolutely insanity to me.
listen, I played only mage build. I didn't have a weapon. I two-handed wielded 2 staffs in the end. So I didn't have to worry about any of that. I didn't learn half of the mechanics that the game has to offer. And I couldn't beat the final boss because it has too much magic resistance, so I had to ask a friend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I did it.
My first run through of Elden Ring, I was also a mage build, and I only got through it because I had I basically just ran around and spammed the Rain of Stars one?
Yeah.
That spell? Because it tracks. So it was just like, yeah, no, I will just inevitably beat you by just tracking damage.
My favorite way of like surpassing, like, oh, you have magic resistance, well, how about I fling rock? And rocks.
Rocks are real good.
Yeah, but it
Like-
took up, I think, too much FP, so I didn't have enough, like, that to actually finish it.
That is impressive.
Having a bad time with this one.
I have like a contrasting color or something too, because Vanilla Top is a little bit too monochromatic at the moment, I think. Just make the color like orange or something.
Also, this is no place for you, Sans. You already made this mess by being the way you are. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you, you fucking skeletal fuckhead.
Your mother's neck, Chris.
Hey, Chris, fucked your mom.
I don't know anything about Deltarune, but this is great.
Chris, your mother. Oh, my boy is killing me.
Alright. Decent hit. Alright. Let's see how we get on. Up. 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 Dang it. Up. Ah, you bitch. Okay. Hit. Heal Susie and Rude Buster, I think.
Who's your bust?
Susie or bust?
I
Alright,
hope
here we go.
everybody's having a good, what is it, Tuesday?
Yeah!
I'm busted.
Tuesday, my buds.
Can't stop busting.
Holy shit, Chris is alive. How is Chris alive? Why is Chris alive?
That was my same question.
Alright. Okay. Well, Susie's dead. That's not great.
Oh no.
Let's go ahead and revive Dust and hope we can survive this next turn.
Moylan,
Yes.
I had a thought. An idea.
You
That's
too?
great.
Yeah, sometimes do. Since Benevolt is like holding out his arms in this, maybe I should add like a chain in between them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Or like two chains coming from both, like either a chain between them or like a chain coming off of each hand might be an idea to. Because like the way I always visualize it is that they're either like spawning out from like his wrists or like from between his from his fingertips kind of thing, or sorry no, from either his wrists or his palm.
Yeah, that could be it. Because I'm like, he kind of looks awkward just holding his hands out to the side. Like, sure, he's being a funny,
you know.
angelic boy, but you know.
My man is good enough.
Angel boy.
My man is good enough to fight the knight and talk about character development. That shit's great.
I mean, hey, you streamed this too, buddy.
Yeah, but I was too busy fucking frothing from the mouth to be able to be funny.
To communicate, yeah.
To be fair, most of the times you wrote so well.
Yep.
Oh, that's my secret silver. I'm always alone.
Oh,
Yep. Okay. Game was kind. Game decided to be kind. Heal up Susie.
I will spare you once.
this one. So how's y'all's day?
That's how
was
I
your
am.
day?
I'm her. I'm her. That's how I am. That's how my day's been. My day's been her. Alright. Susie, keep healing yourself. Wait for a move that he doesn't bum rush it. Ah, fuck. Fuck.
How's your day, Benjen?
What the fuck? Ah! Holy shit!
Better than his.
What the fuck was that? I have never seen that move before, which means I've never been to this deep into the fight before, but also, what the fuck was that?
Oh, you got that. Yes, I know what you got. I had to look away for like half a second.
It did like a spinny move. What the fuck?
Yeah, welcome to the spin of death. That's how I call it.
Okay, let's Root Buster. We've got the TP for it, and I am at over half health, so might as well go for it.
Damn, you're gonna bust already?
Can you please stop
Okay,
talking
what are we
about
doing this
busting?
time?
Right in front of your night salad.
Ow! Okay. Root Buster again. Huh? Oh, I'm at the end of the fight. Okay, okay, Jen, you've been here before. Is it better to heal here or defend?
You heal here, because now you get the final attack.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, you're going to Susie Max this. Get the fuck close. Oh, wait, I can remember. Close.
Ow, okay.
Alright, still running. Alright, run away. Alright, run away to the corners. Nice. Oh my god. You did it. You're done. Oh my god, you're done. Holy shit, he's done.
Holy shit!
You did it!
He did it.
Holy fuck.
We're only
On
12
stream
minutes into
and
the
everything.
stream. Yeah.
I'll fucking take it.
I have the... It's the meme of like, he did it.
Susie, you don't get to act cocky after that shit.
That was my exact reaction.
Susie! Like, yes, you earned this, but also, shut the fuck up! Oh! Nicely done, Susie.
Oh, one moment.
Hehe.
Oh.
It cheated. It cutscene killed her. Oh no! My scar! Hi there!
How you doing?
How you doing? Are you knighting me?
No.
Oh my god, it knighted me. That's fucked up.
I guess I'm gonna go, it's really late. I'll see you all later.
Oh, catch you next time, buddy.
Right.
There he goes.
Here, well, since I am actually streaming now, I'll read. No, you can't. You can't take her. Hey, you! Stop! Police! What the hell is going on here? You've got some explaining to do, punk. Ah, fuck! Hey, what are you doing? Put me down! Put me down! Hey. Hey, where the hell are you going?
somehow, I thought we had won for just a moment. That we would be able to end the battle here and now. You were so brave, and yet, in the end, our struggle, it's only beginning, isn't it? Isn't it, Chris? Chris, I'll be fine. But if I'm hurt this badly, then Susie must be... Chris, you'll make sure she's alright, won't you?
Her face is contorted. It looks like she's having a nightmare. I've fought all this hard for this, I might as well grab it. Shadow Crystal added to key items. Black Shard added to your weapons. What? Oh my god!
Let's do.
That gives me plus 10 attack. Like, I'm currently on the best weapon available to me, which is a plus 20. Like, it gives me 20 attack. This bumps me up to 30.
Oh, shit.
Is a straight up 30% increase in power. That is ridiculous. Strikes the enemy with dark element, or strikes the weakness of dark element enemies. Oh. Okay. Let's swap onto that. Alright. Yep. Alright, well, since we're on stream and it only took me 12 minutes, by the way, just for reference, chat, I have been at this for actual days. I'm running with a version of this game that is, basically, I'm running this on AMD computer, and for some reason, it causes a lot of stuttering. The minigame with the guitar, like with the rock band shit, was straight up impossible. I could not do it because it involved precise timing and the game would stutter and eat my inputs. If anyone who's involved with the development of Deltarune hears about this, AMD computers don't run well with this game. If you could do some kind of patch or fix, it'd be really appreciated. But yeah, so I've been at this. I basically started playing this when the game came out. Got to that particular fight within 2-3 days, and since then I've basically been systematically fighting that, and I finally fucking got it. 12 minutes into the stream.
It's the stream luck, man. I'll tell you.
I mean, here's the thing. I also I know for a fact I play, and I'm generally better at like tactile physical activities when I am talking to someone. It's just like I'm a better driver when I'm talking to people and stuff like that. I'm better driving, and I'm just better gaming when I'm able to talk to people. Something about like just not being in my own head and being able to just like verbally throw stuff out causes my reflexes just improve.
But I can't see anything. Chris, there's a kind of door here. Wait. We're in the light world? Wait! Chris, I still see someone! They're down there! Down here! Past the church! Hey, open up! Undyne! Officer Undyne! Say something! Hey, this is a joke, right? You're about to come out there, right? What the hell is this? Some kind of electronic... Chris, what the hell is going on? Why? Why did they take Undyne in there? And why were they trying to take Toriel? What the hell are they doing, Chris? Like, if the cops... It's no good. The door. It's solid steel. This weird panel. If we could just get someone to tell us how it works. But we can't, right? We can't tell anyone about this, right? Because you saw that smoke, right, Chris? There's gotta be a dark world in there. If anybody else went in there, they'd... Toriel! She's still in the... Damn it! I hate to give up here, Chris, but... Let's just go seal that fountain.
I do not have control of Chris right now. On the shelter, there was a strange panel. It looked like a digital security lock. There were 3 entry fields and 3 symbols besides them. One had a pine tree beside it. One had an officer's badge beside it. And one had the Delta rune. And that's chapter 3.
Oh, like that was it.
Yep. I was literally right at the end of chapter 3. Just that boss is basically there. You can skip that boss is the thing. Like it is a optional boss and you can just lose and go into the ending there. But I really wanted to beat it because I've beaten Spamton and I've beaten Yogel, which are the other super bosses from the other chapters that I just like, at this point, I've locked myself into, I'm doing all of these things no matter how fucking impossibly hard they are.
Let me see if Clip Studios, somebody has made a chain brush, because I don't want to draw chains.
That's fair. I am sorry that I have made Benevolt such a fucking problem.
It's fine. Nah, he was actually after I got the sketch down, the actual drawing part of him wasn't too bad. Ooh, that looks actually good.
Yeah. Let's continue to chapter. Oh, is it still stream? Yeah, it's still okay. Alright, so yes, this particular save where I am a full 3 hours longer of a place and time on it than my other completed save. Okay.
The night. Roaring night. The one who's making the dark. The one who's trying to destroy the world. So that's our enemy. Up until today, it felt kind of like no matter how serious our adventures got, they were just part of another world. But now someone's taken Undyne into the shelter. The real shelter. Chris, we have to do something before she's... There's no point talking about it. Chris, hurry up and seal the fountain. It's time to wake up. Chris, are you listening? It's time to...
Wake up! Good morning, sleepyhead. Breakfast is waiting.
Chris, hurry up or someone else will eat it.
The fuck you say? They're my pancakes.
My fucking
Okay,
pancakes.
for some reason going into chapter 4 has disconnected my controller. Like
Yeah.
it's not, my inputs on the controller aren't working anymore. So I guess I'm swapping back to keyboard and mouse again. What the fuck? It's TV. Its antenna are broken, but it's been taped up. Hey, all it did cut off was one of his antenna. He's okay. Yeah. Alright.
Oh, look at this brush that I just added. Holy shit. Look at it.
Hang on.
Like, I can literally just... Yep.
Let me look at the brush. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, I can change the
That-
colors on it and shit.
Uh,
Yeah.
By the way, while you're doing stuff here, just before you get too deep in, the chains are blue.
Change our blue. Okay.
Yeah, kind of ghost chains. If you think like Haunted Mansion, the way that like they have the chains in that, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, kinda like a-
Okay. On the top of everything, so... Is this a good color, or...?
A little closer to a little bluer rather than purple. So like over towards like the kind of like sky blue kind of side of the wheel. Yeah, actually that kind of works. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, that works.
I can also, because I can change the line art.
I like those. I like the kind of darker tone to them, and then maybe like if they had like a little bit of a glow to them, that might
Yeah, that's what I was
work.
thinking. But I have to add it like a little bit later on.
Cool.
So,
Chris, you were sleeping like a puppy. Pinch, 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 pinch. Did you rest well? Come to think of it, I had some very strange dreams. Well, no more TV just before bed.
Chris, how the hell do you sleep through breakfast like this? Butterscotch pancakes? Infinite omelets? Living like this has got to be a sin.
Oh, sinning, that reminds me. Susie, how would you like to go to service with us today?
Sure. I guess this is my penance for pancakes then.
Wonderful. Just like me to find some just let me find some clothes for you.
Peachy! Chris, what the fuck do you do at church? What happens?
oh, Susie.
Yeah, I love Susie as a character. She is the best. One sec here. Just checking messages. By the way, I am now seeing for the first time the live night reactions there.
Yeah, that's what Jen was like doing.
Honestly, again, the fact that I managed to beat the night in size 12 minutes is kind of astounding for the amount of effort he put into that.
There was a genuine fear that you would have finished it before he was ready, which is really funny.
Yeah?
The hell? We have to go to church? Damn it. I knew these pancakes were a trap. Well, time to get the hell out of... Chris, wait a sec. You remember last night, right? And that place she was taken to. The shelter. It's like close to the church, right? It's probably a long shot, but maybe someone around there knows how to get in. I mean, if we don't hurry and save her, then...
Susie, Chris, come and try on your clothes.
Just a sec!
Here, try these on. Sorry, Susie. All that fits you are Azriel's old clothes. Oh, Chris, does she not look perfect?
Sorry this is happening. She looks very nice. I feel like this is more Chris.
Shut up. This is your fault.
Well, shall we all walk over together?
Well, let's just get this over with.
I can't save in the light world, so we will just booze about for a bit.
Wait for me, pancakes. I'll be back for you. Wait for me.
Is this too much, Jane?
Oh, give me a sec to check stream. No, that's about right. That's about right.
Okay.
I super dig that you've used the like palm ups to the turned up palms to be like and it changes to spills out of there. There we go.
Yeah. Gotta add like something, you know.
Huh? Good use of the negative space of what already exists there.
Hell no. Wash your hands at church, Chris.
There's no time to read random, unimportant text. Show you. It's hard to put into words, but for some reason, seeing Susie next to you, you felt like somewhat you were, for just right now, it might be okay. It's nice! God, the game sometimes gives you rare moments of things being nice.
This is, funnily enough, the first time I'm seeing anybody play this game. So this is... Yeah, I have no clue what's going on in this game.
There is a lot of stuff in this game where, like, there is just this undercurrent of things being not okay and, like, slightly uncomfortable revolving around Chris. So, like, that moment of them looking in the mirror and, like, not, like, saying that things felt okay to just have Susie near them is, like, that is a rare moment of things being nice whenever there's an internal introspection moment with Chris, because a lot of Chris's introspection is not okay. Like, deeply not okay. You open the drawer that contains how to draw dragons.
Oh my god.
Whoa, what the heck is...
You shut the drawer as fast as humanly possible. Susie can never know. It's a cactus. It loves you, but mainly shows a sharp side. If only there was a word for that kind of personality. Oh, hey, a safe spot! Also, what the fuck is this? There are $5 in your brother's drawer. Take it? No! It isn't yours, after all.
What are we sharing his character?
Game? You can barely see it, but a patch of sunlight that there's a patch of sunlight that shouldn't be there. Felt different in your hand, and you knew what it was. There we go. Want to make sure I actually saved after the Roaring Night bullshit.
It would be funny
Close the
coming
door.
back like, oh shit, you did nothing. Okay, I assume
Hey,
the
hey.
change with the glow now.
And let me look. Ooh, yeah, no, I love that. Yes,
Do
absolutely.
you want like more like yellowy light or like blue?
I think blue. I think like blue chains with a blue glow is what they've always been in my head.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, like I think the way that I kind of like visualize in my head is that all of the stuff that's natively Aasimar comes out as like bronze and gold and stuff like that, which is like with the fire and like his the speckles on his forehead kind of thing. Whereas anything that is directly tied to his cleric abilities come out and like a little bit of his warlock abilities come out as blue. That's what's always been in my head, is that like all of the cleric powers come out as blue, but all of his native racial abilities come out as bronze and gold. It's fine. I'm reading anyway.
Hey, the hell does your brother have all the prizes? Wait a sec. There you go. Susie prize. For having me over in your house.
I fucking love Susie.
Hey, didn't know you owned a bird or something.
So, context for you, Silver. End of chapter 1, Chris went into this room, tore their own heart out, and threw it into that cage. The heart is us. The heart is the player. We are a separate entity from Chris that is puppeting them. This is part of why a lot of the introspective moments of Chris are Chris being deeply not okay. Right? But yeah, the heart is not Chris. The heart is us. So that's like when you saw in the fight with the Roaring Knight, when I was like dodging attacks, it was the heart moving around. That's me. That's not Chris.
What's this wallpaper? Computer wallpaper. What age did you and your brother draw this at? Glad we didn't go to this cyber world. What the hell?
Okay, again, I think I know what that is. So, in Undertale, there is the character of Azrael, because like it's a different reality, it's like an entirely different world, basically, like same characters but different continuity. Azrael at the end of that game becomes, quote, the absolute god of hyper death when he becomes the final big boss, right? And it's like this super edgy, like OC version of himself, and I feel like that's what the wallpaper is. And that's Azrael. Yeah. Azrael looks a lot like Ralsei. We have not gotten an explanation yet as to why, but their names are anagrams of each other.
Can we, like, toss some of your brother's CDs? No, I mean, like, a frisbee. For fun. Come on!
Alright, I think that's enough noodling around in my room. I can't believe I got a Susie award. I look forward to that coming back to bite me when, like, Azrael comes back. It's like, hey, but why is my award on your side? There are many There are many photos on the refrigerator. Ooh. This is interesting. So again, providing context. So Chris and Azriel's parents are divorced. So that's why the old family photo feels like it would be the weird option to go with here, but I could also see Azriel being a weird option. I don't think either of these are going to result in something positive, because the old family was probably going to bring up the whole thing of like, hey, your parents are separated, and Susie might be like, hey, your brother looks like the spitting fucking image of Ralsei? The fuck? So I think I might go with the Azriel photo here.
Why did you Photoshop Ralsei to be... What? That's your brother? Yeah, now that I look at it, he looks, different. I said I get it. You can stop pointing at the differences.
Worth. Let's see if I can show the old photo. Somehow there's already white fur stuck in the drain.
Gross. Is anyone gonna clean that up?
Oh, I got the sink rather than the fridge. Oh, I can also show the old family photo.
What are those little horns you're wearing? It's almost like you're trying to...
So it's been hinted at earlier on in the story that Chris used to wear a little headband with horns on it, so that they would look more like their family. Because Chris is human, and their family are all goats. So Chris was trying to be more like their family to fit in with their adoptive family. Yeah, there's some complexes around Chris being a human in a town that is entirely filled with monsters. No other humans exist in this town, and the game does not address it, other than in small moments like that. It's weird. There's some cinnamony batter caked on the stove. Cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters and gingerbread humans. It's a landline phone, but you already have a cell phone. Speaking of, let's see if we can call anybody. Oh yeah, no, like there was a weird like crossover period where it was like basically every person you knew, you had the two phone numbers for them, which was their house phone and their cell phone. In case their cell phone was like off or like they just weren't near kind of thing, you'd call their landline kind of thing. And then it just very quickly became a thing of like, no, everyone just defaults to cell phones now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I like the thing is like our landline basically doesn't ring anymore, and we have it exclusively because of having like getting the internet connection that we have. Other than that, we wouldn't have a phone because the landline does not ring. It hasn't rang in decades.
What did you just call this thing? Chariel? Right. Before you sealed the fountain, we managed to find Tenna in the Dark World. He was barely alive, but the Pippins and Shadow Guys told me how to fix him. So I tried patching him up, hoping it'd work out. Your mom kind of wants to throw him out, though. Let's find him a new home for him fast. Okay, Chris? Alright, out we go. So, the general deal is that, like, the way that it's been presented is that these are entirely different worlds. Like, there's no crossover and continuity between the two realities. It's just a lot of the same characters appearing. But like the way it's being presented is it's entirely different reality. I have my own personal theories about what's going on in Undertale, between Undertale and Deltarune that actually connects them. But because we are currently streaming, I'm not going to say them because I have seen people like even remotely hinting at the stuff that's in my head in the Undertale fandom and getting violently like attacked by the Undertale's insane community because the Undertale community is fucking insane. They are nuts. They are just the most unhinged people. So I don't want to incite any of that by having it recorded what I think is going on. I have a theory. I'm not going to say it in an online space where it can be recorded. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. 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 When the Pizzaplex thing came out. Okay. Buggy Mask. Oh, Security Breach. Yeah, 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 yeah. Security Breach, which is that is the one that's like set in the place called the Pizzaplex. Yeah. No, like, and again, yeah, it is one of these things where it's like these franchises are now spanning like much longer than you think they have any staying power to do so. So it is very much one of those things where it's just like, wait, that's still a thing. That was the thing when I was like a teenager. What the fuck? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If you want to check it out, I would actually highly recommend checking out Undertale Yellow. It is very fun, and if you enjoyed Undertale, you would definitely enjoy it. Um, for context, what it is it's a Undertale fan game, right? The central idea being you're one of the earlier kids that fell. You're the yellow heart. So yep. And it's here's the thing. You wouldn't think it's a fan game because the quality of the game is on par with Undertale. Like legitimately it's like it is on par with the original game in terms of like just production quality. It's kind of nuts. I believe the people behind Undertale Yellow were working on it for like 8 years. So, yeah. All right. Here we are. Take me to church. Now, Chris, Susie, I have to prepare for choir now. You two behave yourselves, all right? Yeah, no, of course. Don't have to tell me twice.
Chris, show Susie where to sit down, all right?
Guess we gotta go through that big door. Unless you want to look around first.
Susie, you know me so well.
Chris, go get jugs. We're keeping this. Actually, stop. There's a motion sensor to stop free drinks. Damn. Well, at least we got the free milk.
Weird. No. My parents were non-religious people. My father was a agnostic, and my mother was atheist. So I basically never went to church. I am sympathizing with Susie here because when the first time I went to church was when I was like 11 with my cousin, like with my aunt and uncle and cousins who were like Methodists, and that was my first exposure to it. And I was just like, I don't know how any of this is supposed to work. How does everybody know to stand up, and sit down at the same time and know all the words? That's crazy. How y'all doing this? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. That's fair and valid. Yeah. No, I personally I'm an apathist. So that's my outlook on it, but like yeah, in generally just growing up like apathist is basically like the whole debate of whether there is or isn't a god. I don't really care. Like whether one exists or not, I'm not really engaged. Don't really engage with the discussion because I'm like it doesn't affect how I live my life one way or the other. So but yeah, like the thing was like yeah, growing up like that, religion always felt like this sort of like outwardly other thing that I was very like disconnected from, where I was just sort of like, I mean, other people are engaging with it, but like, man, um, I now that being said, I did then go out my way to actually properly educate myself. I actually went off and read the Bible and like read the Quran and like other books of other religions and stuff like that, and like tried to educate myself in regards to how they all work, and then just came out the other side like, yeah, no, I think I'm good. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Right. Yeah. Hmm. Did, did it go into any of the Book of Thomas, by the way? Hmm. Uh, no, fair. You're gonna say I'll come back around to the Book of Thomas. No, sorry, I thought you were more to say there. Okay. Uh, yeah, that's makes sense. So if you aren't familiar with it, the Book of Thomas is a fascinating bit of biblical history, right? So, when the Bible was being put together, when they were originally collecting all the various stories and parables and stuff like that that existed, because again, like for the time period, like it was basically there was thousands upon thousands of different accounts of scholars accounting like different like bits of hearsay and rumor about what happened with Jesus' life and stuff like that. And they were basically like correlating all of that and like condensing it down into what were considered to be the most true, like most reputable versions of the story and stuff like that. They ended up with 6 books, not 4. They ended up with 6 books, right? And one of those books is the Book of Thomas, and this was eventually removed. They eventually kind of went like, actually, we're gonna cut this one out because we feel like it kind of clashes with what the other 4 are doing, kind of thing. But the Book of Thomas is I can't remember what the sixth book is, the other one that they also removed. I can't remember what that one is, but the Book of Thomas is the one that I remember most because it's the most insane. It is the story of Jesus' adolescence, right? So, like, it basically, you know, the way that the Bible kind of like, it has Jesus flees from Nazareth, and then it immediately cuts to him as at 30, right? This covers that bit in between. And it starts with immediately where we left off of him fleeing Nazareth, which is that they flee Nazareth, and then they end up hiding in a cave. And in the cave, they find dragons. And the dragons are like advancing towards Joseph and Mary, and they are cowering back. And then Jesus takes his first steps towards, like as a baby, towards these dragons and stares them down. They all kneel in deference to him. There's also a story in there of him basically as a child, basically forming, like in one of the places they settled down, he like formed up a little gang of people around him, like other kids who kind of like a proto version of the apostles, of like kids that just kind of like saw how amazing he was and thought he was the coolest kind of thing. And one of the kids in the local area wasn't like hanging around with him and praising him, and he was like, well, what's up with that? Why aren't they showing me deference? And the other kids were like, well, he got bitten by a snake, and he's kind of suffering from the poison. And Jesus was like, can't be doing with that. So he said, get the kid, bring him out to the woods where he got with me to where he got bit. And they brought him out into the woods, and then Jesus like stood there and summoned the snake that bit the kid, pointed at the kid and said, suck it back out. The snake sucked the poison back out of the kid's leg, and then Jesus went, right, and then clicked his fingers, and the snake burst into flames. The Book of Thomas is unhinged. Just look it up if you ever want to, like, just have a good old time. There's more bits in there, but it is some of the most unhinged shit you'll ever hear. Anyway, back to video games. Yeah. I have always said if there was one faith I would actually consider like joining, it's Quakerism. And that's because Quakerism vehemently pushes pacifism as its big thing. Like, they are the most pacifistic, nicest people you will ever encounter ever. They latch totally onto the whole bit of the Bible where it's like, do unto us as you would have do unto yourself. They went, that's us. We are kind, and we are good, and we are nice to everybody. But anyway, back to video games and art. It's a bookshelf full of hymnals and scripture, and some copies of Lord of the Hammer. It's an altar full of hope candles. Each one has a person's name on it. Azrael, Asgore, Chris. Your mother must have lit those ones. Susie pretended to blow out your candle. Happy birthday, loser! It's fire extinguisher. For some reason, you have the feeling Susie will say something stupid about it. They should make one of those that shoots whipped cream. Something in your gut tells you Susie's about to say something stupid. It's the door to some sort of office. Seems like a decent place for clues. Let's not break in when your mom is around, though. She's probably got a sixth sense for you doing something wrong. Yep. You hear various people rehearsing inside. Damn, we don't have to sing too, do we?
When I was little, I remember being somewhere like this. Got in trouble for yelling the wrong song. Like, how am I supposed to know the melody the first time?
Fucking right, Susie!
Or where the song starts, or ends, or whatever.
Exactly my experience. Thank you, Susie. Validation.
Alright. Alright, let's get back. Here's what I would say if your mom didn't ask us.
Let's head this way. Big door.
Hell yeah, back of the bus. Your mom can barely see us back here. You aren't gonna sleep, are you?
Watch the service. It's content, and I want to see it.
Yeah, she'd probably notice if you started snoring.
Oh shit, Rudy! Hey, and Noel.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming again today, on this glorious day of days. Please, stand for the opening song. Heaven knows the story from the start that we've been born from our hearts, of the shadows cutting deep and the heroes that saved us. Heaven knows the beauty of the soul, and we weep to the majesty and pray we not forget the tale of Deltarune.
Ah, so Deltarune is their religion. Cool. Not stationed anywhere. Deltarune was actually in Undertale, like the symbol. It's stationed in Undertale, that you know the symbol that's on like Toriel's gown there on the front there. That is the crest of the royal family, and in Undertale, that's stationed to be the Deltarune. That is all the context we ever get on it in Undertale, and that is all the context we've currently gotten until just now, where it was established that it is their religion, I guess.
You may now close your hymnals.
Hey, I didn't know Noelle was so good at singing. Damn, let's wave lighters next time.
Now for the reading of the holy words. Everyone, please welcome Catherheim to the stand.
Like, everybody, what's up? This is this thing on? Lol.
Kathy, do you, have the reading papers?
Nah, I'm, like, good. I, like, memorize them, or whatever.
You, memorized it.
Yeah. Like, so everyone, like, ready to rock? Wow. 3, 2, 1, go Zays!
Chris, you, didn't bring anything to do, did you?
Hang on. And so, like, I kind of paraphrasing this. They're like these heroes that are like so cool, and they like swords and stuff. And there's one with like horns. He's so Ozzy's so cute. I mean, there's like aren't pictures, but like you know, I don't know why I'm just imagine him like cute. Like, oh my god, pinch my cheek with like pumpkin pie. Give me like a flat fruit coupon cute. So like just a huge pile of oh my god, right? And it's amazing because like these heroes are like oh god, they're like the thing is they're like any one of us, you know? So, like, that's the thing. Like, you gotta keep in mind we could all be someone that might change the world, right? So we all gotta be, like, nice to each other and shit. And, like, the main thing is of our religion, right? Is to nice to everyone. We're like family. No matter what kind of person or who they are. Like, we believe in weird crap, but it's totally all welcome and shit. I don't know who's gonna grow up to be a hero, right? But maybe, like, I'm actually a hero too. Like, maybe I'm keeping a secret from you guys. Super secret. Psych, I'm totally not me. Or is that? I'm like, keep guessing or shit. Or like, that's the, like, not the whole thing? Maybe bad things happen in the story too, or something? Or like, what's it called? Like a calamity? But like, not like as cool as that, because like... Okay, actually, I don't remember what happens. I always, like, fall asleep while reading TBH. LOL. Oh god, like, there's this thing where someone shouts. Like, shout out to my mom and dad. Hi, mom and dad! Like, shout out to my little sister. Who couldn't make it here today. I don't know what she's doing commuting with demons or some shit. Yeah, she, like, does that. So cute, right? She could come here and, like, bask in, like, our holy light or something. Lap her tongue on the holy milk. Oh my god, right? That's not for drinking. Oh my god, I keep drinking it. I'm so thirsty. Ha! Oh my god, lol. Okay, I think she's in the loop. I think she just dropped a huge part of the lore of this setting. Yes, no, this sounds like a session recap where it's just like, so like, there was a guy, and we fought him, and he turned into a dragon, and then we killed the dragon, I think? Maybe. Shit, he's a dragon, and then he was a bird, and then he was a bird dragon. Fuck. Looking pockets.
All right, now, talking. Let's see, what the hell have we got? Some mellow stickers, some burnt crumbs, a glass shard, an orange hard candy. Nice, that should be enough. Alright, let's mess with the stickers first.
You inhaled the sticker's aroma. Smells like marshmallows.
Fragrant, but not overpowering. Now what?
Put a sticker in a bad place.
Huh? Hey, who said you could put a sticker there? You know what that means, dumbass. Well, that used up all of them.
We both got stickers now.
Huh?
Oh, the brains are over? Okay.
Thus concludes the first reading. Now, for today's sermon, we once again share a passage by my late father, Gerson Boom. He always managed to put into words what we could never quite say ourselves. Now, let us begin. We shall never know the pieces of the prophecy lost to time. But was everything important truly written down in those words? Myself, I see a blank page as an invitation to write, to take the future and...
Listening to this, your eyes become heavy. Damn it, Chris! There was probably lore there.
Chris! Hey, Chris, get up! We don't have any time to waste. We have to get to the bottom of this. Bottom of these two sweet, sweet cups of juice. Church flavor. Anyway, you go ask around about the shelter codes. Me? I'll make sure there's nothing hidden in the punch bowl. In here.
All right. Cloud? Cloud? Not Cloud. I don't go here. I'm just randomly decided to today. By the way, that girl reading was like so bad. It was so awful. You can't help but smile, you know? Like what does that girl think she knows? Think she'll go to the diner after this? I mean, I am. Ugh, guess I have to watch her to make sure she doesn't go. Alright, repeat dialogue. Boop-a-doop. Hey, Noelle. I feel like that's Plopkish. I'm gonna talk to some other NPCs first. She's shyly running a cup of juice through her gills.
Shelter? No, not now that you know that that's not what not a wholesome place. You could stand to learn a thing or two from that polite young man, Burgley. Just the other day, that young man told me you won't wave dash. Now I haven't told your mother, but please, for dear shame. Don't be a casual, Chris. Chris, fooled you. Bet you thought I was Kathy. Today's game was wild. I think we won. What? Codes? Sorry, I don't know that. Never will. Being real. For her, I'll go the big church march as her substitute player. For me, she covered in hair always. We do what the other can't.
God, you're confusing to read.
Code? If you mean the code to success, look at my man and my girl. They knocked out the whole damn congregation. Way to go, family! The congregation was massacred! They got shut down! No one will ever come here again! Kettenheimers stay winning!
Unhinged. Okay, sir, do you have one hand behind your back, or are you missing a hand? Because one of these answers tells a story. Idle girl, kicking butt today. My big girl, too. Huh? Code? Locked door. I'm a simple man, Chris, but my genius daughter will know. Today is a cartoon fishbone gill for all the girls of the house. We are crunching bones. We are feminists. Okay.
Chris, it is most wonderful to see you worshipping here today. With your friend, too. Did you seek something from me?
I gotta.
You, Chris. Although I did see that it put you to sleep. I know, I do not exactly have a flair for entertainment. That's why I don't write my own sermons, or anything anymore. I don't think my father could rest well knowing I was tarnishing his legacy. Chris, did you seek something from me? Asgore. Ah, your father? He typically comes here at night. He prays much for you, Chris. For Asriel, Toriel, Rudy, and his flowers, too. You should join your mother in praying for him as well. Chris, did you seek something from me?
The shelter.
Chris? I didn't know what you were experiencing recently, but... Chris, please, look to the angel for guidance. I will pray for you as well.
What the fuck is up with the shelter?
Yo, Chris. Didn't expect to see you here. And with, Susie. You know, last time at the shelter... Yo, that wasn't kill.
Susie will not be tamed.
Sure, Chris. Just as long as you have her spare us, okay? Chris? Chris, if you want to know something, our teacher is right over there, you know?
Chris, put anything in your hair before you come here today? No? You mean you ain't gelling it? Uh-huh. Get it? Angel? Angel? What? So funny? Do humans not have any sense of humor or something?
Yo, Snowy,
Chris, put anything in your hair?
Shelter.
Shelter? I hardly know her. What? Ah, pretty good, right, Chris? Why don't you hang out? We hang out more anyway.
Hey, be nice to your mother. You're all she talks about. And Quia? What the fuck is that? Quia? Quia? Like he's clearly with the mother thing. He's clearly got an accent, but I have no idea what the fuck that word's supposed to be. You're a little snowball, a little smusher. Make your mother proud, Chris. Chris. Alright, let's see. I'm not too religious, man, but I love coming here. The atmosphere, the structure, the community, it's just so groovular. Juicy. Your teacher looks thirsty. Yeah, the juice. My boyfriend loves the juice.
Hey, Chris. I'll get to the bottom of this juice. You get to the bottom of the clues. Clues. Whatever.
Alright, let's talk to Kathy.
Chrissy! Oh my god, you came to see me? So cute. Huh? Code? Locked? Sorry, I don't get it. But Noelle knows a lot about being locked out. And, codes are for nerds. Lol. Noelle knows a lot about being locked out and, nerds.
Alright, there's a lot of people pointing towards, oh my god, I've completely forgotten her name. You would recognize her, from Undertale. Teacher. Or scientist. Alphys, there we go. Right, brain got there. Alright, a lot of people have been pointing to Alphys. Yes. I don't want to spoil you on Deltarune, but she still absolutely has a thing for Undyne. It's just they aren't hooked up yet. Cross continuity. Some things are consistent. I especially love that in this continuity, these two hooked up, the two guards. Alright, I feel like one of these is the choke point, so either Alfie's but I think a lot of more people are pointing towards Alfie's than Noelle, so I'm gonna start with this one and hope it doesn't lock me out of the other one.
Hey, Chris! Kind of funny seeing you here without Azrael. Huh? Thanks. Where'd that come from? I don't think you've ever complimented me before. You know, if you wanted to join the choir, you could. I always liked hearing you play the piano. Hey, Chris!
Locked door.
Huh? You mean, how I got locked out of my house? That's why I used to end up at your place sometimes. You know, you'd help me break into my own room. Even then, my mom never gave her family a spare key. She never even kept anything at City Hall either. No keys, no documents, no handmade gifts, anything. Everything important, she always keeps locked down at the house.
Felt like useful information. Interesting, okay.
Key. Huh? Key? You don't mean... You don't mean I was singing off key? Chris, don't tease Noelle.
Yeah, or I'll kick your ass.
Dad! Rudy. But he's right, Chris. Tutorial?
Alright, so nothing more to get from her. Hey, Rudy. Hey, Christmas. Look who's decided to crawl out from his little igloo.
Well, your singing has gotten so lovely. You, Chris, and Azrael should perform sometime. Huh? It would be nice to go caroling together.
Jesus. Chris will never will sing swears.
Chris will sing swears. Chris will sing swears.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris definitely has a personality outside of what we try to impinge upon them. Hey, Christmas.
Key.
Key lime pie? Boy, do I have some memories of that.
Not here, Rudy. This is a holy place.
What did I do with the pie?
I am grateful for your wife's financial support to him. I just wish she did not support his you-know-what.
His you-know-what?
One more word and you're soaked, Mr. Holiday.
One more word? What was I supposed to say, sweetheart? Am I the only one getting chemistry here? Hang on, I think I just accidentally skipped through some dialogue. Let me try that again. Hey, if you don't support his you-know-what, that just means we gotta.
Chris, please bring up a new topic. Sorry, honey, I'm still catching up with Rudy. You know, Susie, you and Susie can go home early if you want to.
Alright, let's see, can I drink from the punch bowl? Glasses is 0% red, 0% yellow. Ooh, okay. carefully titrated the juice into your glass. Okay, let's try for a even split. Actually, let's go for all yellow. No, actually, let's go small amount of red. There we go.
Whoa, nice juice combo. Looks cool.
Let's see.
Chris, nice surprise seeing you here. Darn, I need to drink a drink, but Susie's over there, and if I go make my 25% red, 75% yellow juice combo.
Fuck you, game!
I know she'll make fun of me for it somehow.
You need the juice cup. You know what? I may empty this out and see if it changes. There's no more reason to get more. All right.
My throat is parched. Chris, is that my special combo drink recipe?
No, I can't be mean to her. I can't. I love her too much.
Chris, you. Why do I leave? Did you want to talk about something?
Undyne.
Yesterday evening, Professor Undine actually invited me here. She said, I've been in town a while. I should, make some more friends, Which is why it's kind of awkward. She's not even here. I actually can't even reach her at all. Maybe I'm the stupid one, thinking she's actually... You're right, Chris. Then again, the chocolates were so stale that they kind of put me into a coma all last night, so... She also could have been trying to poison me, but... Did you want to talk about something?
No! No, shelter.
Huh? Shelter? Why would you want to go there?
Put hay inside new house for Susie. Fuck that.
Chris? Wow, that's very, above and beyond. That being said, Chris, I don't think you should try to go in there by yourself. The shelter, it's a place for people to survive an emergency, right? But ever since I've moved here, it's been, closed for some reason. Makes me wonder if, even if there's some disaster, whatever inside there might be worse. Of course, maybe that's just my paranoia speaking. But I will say, I've only ever seen a couple people heading over there. Undyne and the mayor. So if you ask the mayor or Undyne to chaperone you, I'm sure that might be able to help you with your project. By the way, in the process of asking Undyne, if you could tell her to call me or text me back, or I guess just otherwise find out if she hates me, that would be really help me out. She's sort of not answering my calls.
Felt like you gathered enough clues to tell Susie. I'm not going to yell at her. I guess let's just zoom through the shelter dialogue. Alright. Oh my god, Susie! Alright, apparently she likes red. This will probably progress things, but not yet. Actually, let's check out the front door.
Chris, don't try to skip out without me.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably everything, so let's just... Oop.
Cool. Let's hear what you got.
You explain the situation to Susie.
So the only two leads we got are Undyne and the mayor. Huh. I guess if we think about the three symbols on the shelter, that pretty much tracks. One looked like the church symbol. Don't got that code yet, but it could be here. One looked like a badge the cops wear. So Undyne probably knew something too. And one looked like a pine tree, and the mayor likes trees, right? I mean, there's one in Sunny Hall. Maybe that's why the knight captured Undyne? They wanted to take their code so they could get in? But in that case, they'd have to know the other two codes, right? Someone who goes to church, who knows the mayor, who also has something to do with the cops. What the hell could that be? Guess City Hall's our best bet for now. What? Noelle said her mom keeps everything important at home? Yeah. Wait. Now that I think about it, her mom's the mayor, right? And the front of their house, it's got pine trees all over. Kind of like the holidays just got frozen in place. Maybe if we can sneak in there ourselves, we might be able to find a clue in there. I got an idea. Hey, nice singing.
Susie? How did you? Why are you? What brings you to church, Susie?
You know, juice.
Oh, right, sure. That's why I come to.
Right?
Yeah.
It looks like blood.
Definitely. That's why I'm always drinking it.
Yeah. Too bad they just ran out of blood.
Where are you going with this?
Let me get straight to the point.
Yes?
Look, Noel, you wanna work on our project together? You know, your place.
Huh? I mean, I have to, ask, and my mom, I'm not sure if she'd. I mean, yes, we can do it, yes!
Really? Damn, that was easy. Boom. Cool. We'll see you later.
Oh, Chris is coming too? I mean, of course, right? It's for the school project. So, should I invite Birdley then?
Oh, hell no.
Well, feel free to come over anytime.
Sure. We gotta go to the school first anyway.
On a weekend? I mean, cool. Sounds normal. See you later?
Yeah, see ya. Hell yeah. That went perfectly. Let's ball.
Oh my god, Susie, what? What the
Oh, Chris, Susie, how about going to dinner? I have to come back to church in a few hours for choir practice. It would be nice to have a little treat before then.
Oh my god, Asgore. Jesus, man. Fucking jump scare.
Oh, Tori, what a coincidence seeing you here. Just after church ended, too.
Oh, hello, Ascor.
Oh, Tori, would you look at that? Seems I had some extra flowers lying around, and...
Ascor, I think I have to go. I'm sorry. Can we talk later?
Of course. Uh, well, little blossoms, we tried our best. Just hope Asriel will be able to see us all back to normal. Uh, oh, Chris, how are you doing? Would you like some flowers? Here, share with your friend. See you later, alligator.
It shrunk.
Hey, let's change the hell out of these clothes. Now what? Want to check up on Rousey at school? We should probably catch him up on the plan. Or I guess we could go to Noelle's first? Whatever you want to do. Do it. It's the weekend.
Your church clothes have returned to the earth. These clothes hold no more power over you anymore. Let's have a quick gander. Oh, he's looking good. I love it. Yeah. He is literally, like, the only shadowing is probably going to be on his, like, maybe under his clothes kind of thing, because, like, he's got, but the backlighting and the lighting coming from the fucking chains as well. I've just thought of a thing. Can I make one small request of an addition? And I recognize I'm being a bitch about this, but it is a thing that I just remembered. When Benevolt activates his Tides of Fate ability, I've always described that, like, flame starts to erupt from, like, this blue flames start to erupt from, like, the sides of his eyes. Do you think you'd be able to do that? Like, just small blue flames kind of, like, erupting from, like, just the left and right of his eyes kind of thing. Yeah. But, like, it's not actually on the eyes. So, like, think of it like where crow's feet would generally be on someone who's aging. That's where the blue flames are. So it's more like framing the eyes. So you would still have the, like, yellow bits, but it would just be little bits of blue flame either side. Oh yeah, and that's totally fine. Because yeah, no, Benevolt absolutely would wear eyeshadow. He has, in fact. Benevolt, exactly. Benevolt will be more than happy to tell you that he has in fact played a woman in the past on the stage and fucking rocked it in his own opinion. Mutler, a big bone for the leader of the pack.
So, this is your idea of hanging out, Chris? Going to the graveyard? Works for me, I guess.
Gerson, renowned historian, author, and teacher. I check everything whenever I'm playing this game. Chris, not right now, pal. Not right now, kids. Alright, let's check back inside the church.
Dude, that's the last place we should go right now.
On the shelter was a strange panel. It looks like a digital security lock. There are 3 entry fields and 3 symbols besides them. One has a pine tree beside it, one has an officer's badge beside it, and one has the Delta rune. Okay, no other dialogue. Alright, Flowers in a trash can. Nothing unusual. Ice Wolf prepares for the festival. Call me Fall Fall. Mayor ordered Ice Wolf to buy flowers. Nice business for Flower Man. Let's check our inventory. So we do, in fact. Oh, we don't even have the glasses, or sorry, the flowers. We straight up just dumped that shit. Okay. Honestly, I can see why. The relationship with the father is not great. No one picked up. It's a little unclear what the reason for the separation is. Again, I have my own personal theory. The general deal, though, is that the things we know for a fact is that Asgore was the chief of police before Undyne, and something happened, and now he is running a flower shop. We don't know for certain what happened that caused him to get kicked off the force. In the chapter right before this one, we had a full breakdown from Antenna about how the Noel's family and Chris's family used to like hang out a lot around the holidays and like watch TV together and stuff like that. They used to be very close like that, and then one by one people stopped turning up. And the first person to disappear from that like silhouette was Des, as in December holiday, Noel's sister. And we haven't seen her anywhere. She just has not appeared anywhere else in the game. She's been mentioned a couple of times, but she's nowhere to be seen. But then after that, it was like, she disappeared, then Noel's mom disappeared, then it was Asgore, then Noel stopped turning up, then Rudy stopped turning up, then it was Azrael who left for college, and it was just Chris and Toriel, and then just Toriel because Chris stopped watching the TV. But yeah, I think the order in which people disappeared there matters a fair bit. I personally find it very interesting that Noel stopped turning up before Rudy stopped turning up. That's an interesting little note. Again, I get weird chemistry between Rudy and Toriel.
So far, politically, all I've really done is stand here and look important. I'm starting to get disillusioned with the political system. If only the mayor let me do something else around here.
It's a small pine tree.
What? You're looking here for something important? The mayor keeps everything important at her own house for extra security. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to say anything.
The mayor kicked my briefcase with a giant... killed my briefcase with a giant katana. I can't complain. I voted for this. I don't need opinions from little pipsqueaks like you. Go look at some milk and grow your eye bones.
Chris, remember me? Sorry if I was too strict when I was babysat you and Noelle. Since then, Noelle's always seemed so nervous around me. Until today, she even complimented my outfit. I wonder what changed. And she was muttering something like, "Mice are cute."
Huh. Oh.
I've tried to distract the traffic without Undyne, but... Officer Undyne? Sorry, no one's seen her since last night. She wasn't at any of her usual places either.
He's reversing. Oh no, he's going for it again.
It seems strange to worry, given that she's usually invincible. But this job just isn't the same without her smile.
He's slowly going forward over him. Okay, cool. Shelter.
The shelter? Right, Undyne had been in charge of something about that. An important code or something? It was the only thing that ever made her nervous. I never saw it, though. I don't think it's even in the station.
No cops, no speed limit. I can go as slow as I want to.
The police station is closed. Please do not do any big crimes right away. Save up your crimes for later.
Back again? You come here a lot for someone who isn't sick. That being said, your mother was concerned for your health.
What? Why?
Chris, your mom was bragging about your piano playing.
Clink.
Yeah, almost thought you were serious for a sec. What's with that pissed off look?
So, again, I think that's one of the allusions to the fact that, like, we are controlling Chris. We can't play the piano, but Chris can, and is pissing them off that they can't play the piano because we're controlling them. Hey, Rudy.
Chris, that service, pretty long, wasn't it? You wanna talk about something? Sousmeister? Nice seeing you at church today. Thanks. You, feeling any better? I'll get there. Just, church was a lot. Susie? What? You going to the festival tomorrow? Me? Yeah, I guess, if I have to. Noelle, she's not going with anyone. Her? Wow, what the heck? No way. Never expect that from her. Wow, totally left field. Mean, she's like top shelf. People might get psyched out. Top shelf? Yeah, anyway, man, sucks to be her. Oh, it'll be fine, sweetheart. That's right. Festival's tomorrow. Told Noelle I'd go support her. Just gotta save up my strength. Then I'll be busting out of here, baby.
Leave him to it. Outside the cupboard. Very small, obligatory piano is hidden inside. Classic 1 to 10 pain scale, using Ice E as a model. At 0 pain, he's happy. At 10 pain, he's happy, but sweating. Ah, classic, the library.
Grace, I see you always with Susie. Maybe Susie is like a Kathy to you
too. You too share one lizard's, right? I like.